Okay, so let's see. What do we have in store for today? The movie begins with what is staged as a convenience store robbery, but is actually a hit on a CIA agent. In a very minor storyline involving two people we will never fucking see again, both Don the Dragon Wilson and his son get dates on Friday, thanks to a horny substitute teacher and a girl impressed by the son's ability to electrify a boombox.
Good luck. Hi, I'm Marilyn Daly.
You said if I impressed you, you'd go out with me, right? Right?
Yeah, okay.
Check this out,
Don the Dragon Wilson is condemning his son for building a bomb at school, which he totally didn't do, but will later in the movie, spoiler, when all hell breaks loose. We then get a really dumb scene to set up a really dumb joke.
Interesting.
The hell kind of ink is this? Be negative.
So, unknown to his son, turns out that our man Don the Dragon Wilson was actually former CIA. He did not just abandon his family. His wife was killed in a car bomb by his enemies, and now he's under attack. Ray from the future here, Don the Dragon Wilson and the mother were never married. It was his girlfriend, not his wife. So he's given a cabin in the woods to live in. He doesn't even fucking make it to the cabin until the cover's blown and the bad guys show up.
There they are!
Get down!
Yeah, there's like 5 minutes of shooty gun stuff, but this is Don the Dragon Wilson. We don't watch his movies to watch him shoot a gun. We watch his movies to watch him kick people in the face. Completely randomly, the rest of the movie takes place in Ireland. Okay, it's not completely random. The first ceasefire, the Troubles, had just taken place, and I assume they got a killer deal on filming locations.
Ireland. Now what? The last thing we need is an international incident, especially when things are cooling down over there.
So, upon arriving in Ireland, our man Don the Dragon Wilson contacts his big source, who basically just used the internet.
I managed to link into a satellite system that is hooked up to every intelligence database in the world.
We are able to find out that the reason for all of this is that our hero killed an Italian politician and blamed it on rebel groups. We continue the rest of the movie with what we have had the previous portions of the movie, switching between gunfights and hand-to-hand combat.
Keep him up.
We then get the dumbest cop ever. He's seen too many movies and think that diplomatic immunity just means you can fucking do anything you want. So the bad guy who has fired hundreds of shots into a crowd just says, nah, I'm a diplomat. And he's like, okay, have a nice day. Damn it, Don the Dragon Wilson, don't you know what diplomatic immunity means, you big dummy? And just lets the bad guy leave. We already knew that bad guy was just a hired hand. The actual bad guy is literally everybody else. There's only 3 other people in this fucking movie. The 2 CIA agents and the blonde woman that helped them find the cabin. They're all together. They're the bad guys. And they form this plot to help the one CIA agent get a promotion.
All this because you were afraid you wouldn't get your promotion?
There are always so many questions when someone moves up the chain of command. When the company started doing their check on me, I knew I couldn't risk the truth coming out about Leone. You see, you and your team were the only link to my involvement with the hit.
Meanwhile, the bad guys have kidnapped Don the Dragon Wilson's kid and left him alone in a room where he builds a fucking bomb.
You know, the only difference between your mother and a pile of garbage?
I said that's enough, goddammit!
Garbage gets picked up.
Well, my pleasure.
3, 2, 1, get down!
Oh shit!
Inexplicably, this giant explosion does no damage to the ship, and the son decides he's going to swim for help wearing jeans and a long-sleeve flannel shirt.
What are you doing?
I'm going for help.
And that's basically it. This movie concludes with a 8-minute fight scene between Don the Dragon Wilson and a stuntman named Donnie Hare, who wasn't in many movies, but was in another Don the Dragon Wilson movie we reviewed called Night Hunter, where Dawn fights a French lesbian vampire. Ray from the future here. This is 30 seconds of the 8-minute Dawn hair fight. So let's look quickly at the plot and find out who the bad guy of this movie actually is. A major in the CIA who's fighting for our country. One of his underlings went rogue, killed an Italian politician, and now he can't get a promotion because when people look into it, he'll be blamed. Then, when he tries to track down the person who's stopping him from furthering his career, that man's son murders his girlfriend. Just look how sad this man is about his girlfriend's death. Don the Dragon Wilson didn't even shed a fucking tear for his girlfriend's death.
Danielle!
I want those bastards.
So, we're going to need some beer to get through this part. Overall, this movie is the 8th Dragon Fist movie. Dragon Fist, Bloodfist, same thing. That stars Don the Dragon Wilson. It's also the last one in the series he was a part of. There's also Dragon Fist 2050 that he has nothing to do with and is a remake of a previous Roger Corman film. Just because the plot of this movie is original does not mean it's good, and a CIA agent coming out of retirement isn't actually that original. But the part that our good guy is kind of to blame. He, for no reason, killed an Italian politician they were supposed to be tracking and is going to ruin the career of a fellow CIA agent that happened to be in charge of the mission. So he's just trying to not have his life ruined. When this movie isn't full of gaffes, having someone look at a computer printout and then saying, let's look at what the computer says, and then having the computer just be the exact printout because that's what a printout is, we have tons of action. There's shootouts, car chases, foot chases, hand-to-hand combat, explosions, everything you could possibly want in a Don the Dragon Wilson movie. Too bad the plot sucks. The action is great though. Thank you for watching. This movie was a request, so if you would like to leave a request down in the comments, you can do so. Please do not like or subscribe or any of that crap. I don't give a shit. Just leave comments. Tell me I suck and you don't like my shirt. And as always, I shall try to do better next time. Here is a bonus clip if I felt like putting one in.
What day is it?
Thursday, I think.
Thursday. You know, if we hurry, we can still make our dates Friday.
You have a date?
I do.
Wow. Well, then we only have one problem.
What's that?
No one's ever gonna believe our excuse for missing school.